What up, everybody? Get your weight up, not your head up. It's your boy Lavetti Vegas, and this is No Fumbles with Lavetti Vegas. To my right, I got my homegirl Ash. How you doing?
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm good. How was the weekend?
It was good. It was really good.
It was great. It was great. It was good.
Weather's nice out.
Weather is nice. What team is that?
It's Barbie.
Oh, not a road team. Okay. To my left, introduce yourself.
My name is Mike Delaware. I am the host of the No Block No Rock podcast.
Okay, and where can they find to listen to that and everything?
Anywhere you get your podcast. We're also on YouTube, but if you use that at NBNR podcast, you'll find us.
All right, man. We ready to get this started?
Absolutely.
All right, Ash, what's the first subject?
All right, guys. Which NFL team is making the most of the preseason so far?
Which NFL team's making the most of the preseason? Man, we ain't gonna talk about the Cowgirls. They undefeated in the preseason, but
Killing it.
you know that doesn't really matter. Man, I got to go with the Browns. And the only reason I got with the Browns is because you got the QB battle with Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. Third one, not so much.
You saw today that they just announced that Deshaun is now QB1.
Deshaun is QB1 after putting up a crappy performance, pretty much pissing the bed in the last preseason game.
Yeah.
And he became the starter, but we knew this was going to happen because ain't nobody sitting down a $40 million something quarterback on the bench. I don't care what it is. It's like a car that's expensive and you really like it, but you know you should get rid of it. What you gonna do? Fix it up
High
and
mileage.
you gonna keep it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Browns was trying to make the most out of it. But again, they announced Deshaun, and we know it should have been Sanders. And that was the only two that was really competing. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you want to go to the main question, I think the preseason's kind of, you don't get a lot out of it. I think the best thing about the preseason is the healthiest team is going to win the preseason. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up a Peyton Manning fan, and the Colts used to go 0-4 every year in the
They
preseason,
did.
right?
They did.
Guess what? Every year they finished 13-3.
Yep.
So you want to just keep your starters healthy, and I think that's the big thing. Otherwise, young guys like Emmett Johnson with the Chiefs making waves. Watch those rookies make waves. But other than that, there's not like a team that's going to win the preseason.
I don't think so. They might go back to college from what we
Yeah.
They're going back to college. I guess you can play in an NFL team and go back to college. I really didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I'm really, that is the most absurd thing. But yeah, I don't think the preseason really matters either. But if I had to pick, you know what I mean, it'd be the Browns, not the Cowboys.
Oh, we're hating already. Okay. What's the hardest division in the NFL?
Hardest division in the NFL, the NFC West. You got the reigning Super Bowl champions. We got the Seahawks. And I think they're still going to ball out. Kenneth Walker, the third, he did leave.
Yeah.
But I still think they ball out. I think Sam Darnold is getting disrespected. Nobody is giving him a chance. Nobody is saying he's even in the top 10 this season. And really, all you got to do is carry the team. You just got to be a QB manager. You really don't got to explode out, as we can see. And I love Sam Darnold, and I'm not really trying to discredit what he did, but he just carried the team, managed the team how he needed to be. Remind me like of Alex Smith back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Alex Smith, if you're down 21 points, you're not coming back.
Nope.
We know that for sure. But if you up 14 points, he's going to keep the game just intact for you to win the game. The Cardinals, we know they're not going to really do too much. We're hoping Carson Beck get in there and get some time and do the damn thing. But Jacoby Brissett, like I said last week, I love Jacoby Brissett, but he's not going to do anything that's going to really, that does anything that's like spectacular. And then you got the Rams. Now, we know all about the Rams. Everybody's scared of the Rams, but is Aaron Darnold coming back? That's the real question. He is practicing. He is training and everything like that, but it's no official word if he's coming back. And then we got the fourth team. We got the Seahawks. I said the Rams. The Cardinals
And the
Niners. Can Brock Purdy come back and do the damn thing? Can George Kittle be the George Kittle we knew, catching everything everywhere? That's going to be the big thing. And hopefully, we saw Jed York, he got in trouble today. You know what I mean? Hopefully they don't got no prostitutes.
Yeah,
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I can't believe he got caught with like that, man. That might be a distraction, man. And, Shanahan had a DUI. I ain't gonna lie, they look like the new Raiders. How much stuff is going on right now? But I think that's the toughest division in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think the toughest division is probably the NFC North, and the only reason I say that is nobody knows who's gonna win that division. Like they've had a rotating door of who the division champion is. You've got four teams that could any team could win that division and make the playoffs. You got the Lions, the Packers, the Bears, and the Vikings. So, yeah, I mean, the Vikings situation, we'll see how Kyler does. You know, Jordan Love, you got this Packer helmet here. Jordan Love, people think he's really good. I mean, people say he's a top 10 quarterback. I want to see it with my own eyes. He hasn't really passed the eye test for me, but I think he's still a solid quarterback. I just don't know if he's that guy.
He got to be more consistent.
Yeah,
that's what I'm missing from Jordan Love. He got to be more consistent. I think that's why people, and it's really, really like insane. People were saying Malik Willis should be starting some games. That was insane, but
now we get to watch that.
But now we get to watch it. He's the starter now. He did ball out last year, man.
Yeah.
So that is a tough division. I'm a Packers fan, so of course I love the division. I'm paying attention, man. But that's my opinion. Who do you think the toughest division? Please don't.
No, I really do think it's the NFC North.
The NFC North?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's my two. I didn't want to be the home guy because everybody knows I'm a Packers fan, so I didn't want to pick them, man.
Yeah. They're pretty stacked right there. Alrighty, guys. So the Cowboys Saints brawl in joint practice. There was at least 6 of them. Is it time to end joint practices?
It is definitely time to end joint practices. It does nothing. I mean, yeah, you might get some fuel and you might get mad and you might need to get pumped up, but I don't need to get pumped up from another team that I might not even play in a regular season. Honestly, like it's pointless. What if somebody get hurt? You know what I mean? If I get hurt from my own teammate, we just practicing. You don't know what these other teams might do when come in and might try to hurt me because they heard something on the internet and then they coming in hurting me. You know, you never know. And we talking about 2 weak teams anyway, but I'm just saying, like nobody who wants to get hurt in practice against the Cowboys or the Saints.
Yeah.
You know, they trash and trash.
I think that's a fumble. I think you keep these joint practices, double down on them too, because this is the only time you're going to watch the starters actually play. Like if you are a football fan, if you want to watch good football, you got to watch the joint practices. I know that it's not a structured game, but this is the only time you're going to see the starters actually play. The preseason, like I said, is like watching the UFL. You go watch the joint practices. They're flaring. The tensions are flaring because they care. You know, I don't know. I like the joint practices. I think they are good for the game.
You're telling me joint practices are more important than preseason games?
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like that's the only time you're going to see the starters actually play. And here's the thing. They give away tickets to the preseason, right? Like, nobody cares about the preseason.
Right.
I said it earlier. The team that wins the preseason is the team that gets through it without any injuries. So, joint practice, there's more tensions flaring because teams care. They're practicing right next to a team that they might have to play. Maybe they got to play them in the Super Bowl. Maybe they got to play them in the playoffs. I like it. A.J. Brown going back to his old team, walking right in front of his old team. Come on. That's good stuff.
That is good stuff, but preseason or joint practices?
I think preseason is fun, like, especially for the rookies, especially if they, people who might not make the team. I think it's an experience, but that's about all it is. Joint practices, I mean, it's like backyard football.
It's just like it is. Do they keep scoring preseason?
I'm sure they do in their head.
Oh, yeah,
you won that round.
We going to practice. What's the score, man? It don't matter. We just ready to do this.
I heard A.J. Brown was the best receiver out of the Patriots and the Eagles, and guess where he just played last year? Just saying.
Oh man, that's wild. So we 2-1 right now. We 2-1. I can't believe this. I ain't never heard of that like this. What we got next, Ash?
Right.
Hold on, let's practice. You know what I mean? What is it? Well, I was just playing. Okay, I'll go.
All right, Pete Crow Armstrong, clear MVP.
I ain't gonna say very clear MVP. Not very clear because you got Tani out there, of course.
I know Tani is
great.
But
it's not Armstrong's fault that he can't pitch.
Yeah.
And hit. You know what I mean?
It kind of is.
Yeah, I mean it's not. He chose it.
If he can't throw.
To a point. I mean I think he's the clear-cut favorite. They're 75 and 54 or something like that. They just won 19-2 last night. He had a couple. He was definitely part of that.
Yeah.
Atani, he's just playing with he playing with Kyle Tucker,
right?
Mookie Betts. I mean, he playing with some all-stars.
But they're not hitting for him. They're not batting 278 with 30 home runs and 80 RBIs.
If he has an off night, man, they can.
What do you
what's
mean?
going to happen? If he has an off night, man, one of them can step up to the plate, man.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. Most valuable player in baseball, though, the guy that throws and bats. I mean, he's literally the best player that baseball's ever seen.
Correct.
Then you can give it to him every year.
They should.
Absolutely should.
Going back to when I'm a Peyton Manning fan, he had five of them MVPs. Give it to the best player.
Are you kidding me? They should give it to him every year.
Yeah, every year. As long as he keeps doing what he's doing.
PCA and Ohtani, their stats are like, they're so similar.
Yeah.
But Ohtani has like this whole other set of stats.
1.79 ERA.
Which is like crazy. I mean, yeah, he was a little hurt, which is why he's, not clear favorite. But I don't know. I still think I should go back to him.
So who
Ohtani, for sure.
Ohtani, for sure.
Not even.
This is like an outside Oriole right now, man. This is insane to me, man. This is white on white crime right now. Or tag team, you know what I mean? This is wild. Ohtani, okay. All right. I like the pitching, but okay. I'll leave it alone.
He is pretty great, though. You have to admit it.
No, Ohtani's great. I'm not knocking Ohtani. I like Pete Crow, man.
I figured you would. Okay, so what would be a successful season for the Huskers?
Whew. I'm gonna leave it to the expert right here.
Okay, you got something more in my wheelhouse,
Yeah.
We cover this team every week on Mondays. Nebraska football, I mean, they got a tough schedule, but there's some positivity around too. I like that they kept the offseason quiet. Usually, you got Nebraska beating their own drum all year, all offseason. They win every offseason. This year, it's been quiet. You can even tell by the head coach, Matt Rule. He's been a lot more quiet, shorter with the press. And but here's the thing: no matter how quiet they're in the offseason, that schedule is brutal. And if you're looking at Matt Rule year 4, I think you've got to make a bowl game.
You have to.
You've got to take care of the first 5, and then after that, I mean, it's a gauntlet, and you got to win a game that you're not supposed to win. Believe it or not, I know I got Vetti Vegas here, but Vegas doesn't dictate who actually wins the game. And if you look at Nebraska, Vegas dictates who wins the game for them 90% of the time. They haven't beat a ranked team since 2016. I was at that game, and that Oregon team finished 4-8. So realistically, they haven't beat a good ranked team since 2015. And I think until Nebraska can learn how to win a game they're not supposed to win, then they're never going to take that next step that Nebraska fans want to see. With that being said, with a successful season, I think if Nebraska can win 7 games this year with that season, which kind of sad coming from a blue blood program, but with that schedule, when you got 4 CFP teams on your schedule, you win 7 games, I feel pretty good about it. And that's 3 winning seasons in a row with Matt Rule. That shows progress. You got a great recruiting class coming in 2027. I think that's success. That's where the bar is right now.
7 games is the bar.
That's actually crazy. So my boss, I asked him this question because I'm not a Huskers fan. Everybody knows that. And I asked him what would success be for him this season. And he literally said 7 in a bowl game. He said that exact number too.
Yeah.
Wow. Expectations is low.
The bar has dropped down, but I will say Matt Rule has raised the floor. I mean, we've seen the darkest of the times with former head coach Scott. I'm not even going to say his last name. We don't say his name on my show.
Yeah, I know. I saw y'all bleep it out.
Yeah, we bleep it out. Yeah, I don't have the bleep button here, but I mean, we've seen the darkest of times. You go win 3 games at Nebraska, a blue blood program, a top 10 program in college football history, and now you're at a team where Matt Rule's won back-to-back 7-win seasons. He wins three seasons in a row with 7 wins. You got Trey Taylor in the 2027 class coming in. I think that's success.
So what game do they need to win to be a statement like we're here? Like they can go 7-6, right?
Okay.
But can they go 7-6? And would it be satisfying if you beat a team? What team would be like, okay, we went 7-6, but we beat this team going 7-6, so we made a statement.
I mean, you got the obvious ones. You got the reigning national champions coming into town. You got Ohio State coming into town.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Washington coming into town. You got to go play on the road at Oregon. I mean, you take any of those ones. I mean, here's another thing. You lose the little brother every year in Iowa. Like, can you go beat Iowa? Go beat Iowa on the road in Iowa City on Black Friday. Spoil their season. There's a lot of different things that you could say. Be like, what's that big step? I think it's Nebraska needs to win a game they're not supposed to win.
So 7-6 and beat Ohio State is a successful season.
I'm going to say 7 and 5 plus 1. No matter what, the bowl games don't matter. Bowl games don't matter in college football at all.
Okay.
Anymore. So 7 and 5 plus 1.
Seven,
Not 6 and 6. Then you win the bowl game to get 7 and 6. I want 7 wins in the regular season.
7 and 5 plus a bowl game.
Yes.
But you got to beat at least Ohio State, Indiana, or Iowa for it to matter.
Or Washington, a ranked team. Got to beat a ranked team.
Got to beat a ranked team. Successful season, man. I ain't an expert in this area. I think it's a successful season. I'm gonna sound like a delusional Nebraska fan.
Oh boy, here we go.
Nebraska got to win 10 games this year.
10?
They got to win 10. Give me 10. Give me tension. That's what we said when we played dominoes. Tension. Give me tension. You got to win 10 games for it to be a successful season. For me to turn around and be like, man, these dudes is doing it. They got to win at least 10 games. 7 games is mediocre. 7 games is like going to a Lamborghini car lot and you like, man, that Lamborghini looks good and it's nice, but man, what's up with that Kia over there? You don't do that, right?
Hey, you don't. Skills, they look pretty good.
You don't go be like, well, let me get that Kia K5 over there. You don't do that. You don't. We want a Lamborghini. Nebraska needs 10 games for these fans not to riot, for me to be satisfied. I will go buy a Nebraska jersey. I go to the bowl game if they win 10 games.
Okay. Write that
I
down.
will write it down. Write it down, take a picture. What Chris Tucker say? I don't give a what? You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. I need 10 games. I'll fly to the bowl game. I'll get a jersey if Nebraska wins 10 games this season. Write it down, but it ain't going to happen. So throw the receipt away.
9 gets them in the playoffs. So I'm just saying that expanded playoff. 12
I told you I'm trying to sound like a delusional Nebraska
okay,
fan.
That's fine.
I feel I'm talking like Frazier's back there. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
if Frazier's back there, they're in 12.
Yeah,
so.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But we know it ain't gonna happen. But I think a successful season, just for the Nebraska fans to be calm and cool, it got to be 10. You get 7 games, man. I'm at. What they playing? Bellevue East? I mean, come on, man.
They got a tough.
You gotta.
Why are we gonna hate on Bellevue?
Okay, my bad.
Out of all the schools.
I know. Okay, Millard North.
There
we go. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, though. Honestly.
Alrighty, guys. Well, which college football game are you looking forward to this weekend?
College football. It's not too much on. I went with UNC, and TCU. That's what I went.
Yeah.
TCU beat them last year by 48-14, so it's a get-back game, see who wins. But it ain't really too much on, man. I'm going to go with the names, some big school names that might go 7-6.
Yeah, there you go. That's a big leap there for you. I'm going to go with more of a game with ACC conference game, NC State versus Virginia. You got Bo Perbila. He was at Penn State. Now he's at Missouri. Now he's at Virginia. Quite the saga with him. Committed to Virginia Tech to go play for his old coach in James Franklin. They come back and get another quarterback in Grunkmeyer, and Perbilia goes, nope, I'm out, and he goes to Virginia, who is a rival of Virginia Tech. So to me, I'm keeping my eyes on Bo. How is he going to play? I love the conference game in week 0. We have some scars from that. Nebraska losing to Northwestern and Ireland. We lost to Illinois. So week 0 games, conference games without even tune-ups, I think those are fun to watch. So that's my choice.
That's a good choice. You sound hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a little hurt. I'm telling you that guy, he can't hurt me anymore, but he still hurts me.
You sound hurt, man. Sound like you got a frostbite. I got a frostbite. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that.
Alrighty, guys. This week's reality or insanity. Russell Westbrook, Hall of Famer.
Well, Russell Westbrook, Hall of Famer, man. I mean, he's the leader in triple doubles.
Yeah.
He balled out, man, when he was with Kevin Durant. Felt like his career sort of derailed a little bit, when he left. He was still balling, but he was more of a stat guy, man. It's hard to put him up and say he's a Hall of Famer, but then you got guys like Tracy McGrady in there.
Yeah.
Who never went past the first round. You know what I mean? But then you got dudes like Robert Horry who ain't in there, who got 7 rings and they called him Big Shot Rob. Can you put him in there knowing his last couple years he was with Denver, the Kings, the Clippers, the Lakers? It didn't really seem like he stuck anywhere, but being ahead with the triple doubles, that's tough, man, because I love Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to say insanity, man. I'm going to say insanity. I can't put him in there, man. I'm not going to lie.
That's rough.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. You know, like
I think it's reality, man.
You think it's reality?
Yeah, 100%. I think Russell Westbrook's one of the, if maybe the most athletic point guard the NBA has ever seen. I mean, he and Derrick Rose, but he didn't have the bad knees like Derrick Rose. I mean, what he was able to do in a short amount of time is incredible. And I think he changed the point guard position, like the type of athletes that you have at the point guard position. And I know he didn't win any championships, but here's the thing. I mean, I think if you look at an era-based thing, he's one of the best point guards to ever play in this era of what is now the NBA. They ain't playing the 90s Bulls. They're playing soft defense, all that stuff, and he was one of the best guys. So I think if you go era-based, no doubt in my mind, he's a Hall of Fame basketball player for sure.
How much? How much success did he have when Durant left, though? I think that's what I'm saying.
Statistically, though, I mean, like,
yeah,
but he was still the best player on the court even when Durant left.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I got insanity, man. You got reality.
I think Russell Westbrook is definitely a Hall of Fame.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ashley, we're going.
Tough break.
What you think, Ashley?
I kind of lean towards Hall of Fame could be definitely a possibility.
That's my girl, man.
You're really Benny. You and we're not on the same page.
You might need to ride from somebody else. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know why you're rolling because you ain't agree with nothing I said, which is cool, which is fine. This is. Mike, I don't know which way you headed, but you might want to drop her off.
I mean, the backers, I think, are going to be decent this year. That's about all we got going.
Don't start kissing ass now.
Oh, I wasn't gonna.
Where's the Uber app, real quick? We're gonna put it over here.
Nope, we're still hanging out later. So, Brewers win the Central Division.
Oh man, the Brewers win the Central Division. They've been hitting pretty good. They pitching is a little iffy though. But I'm gonna say reality. They division. It ain't really too many people in their division. I didn't have too much for this, to be honest with you. Should have went in depth a little more, but I do like the Brewers to win the division. There ain't nobody catching up to them.
I mean, this goes back to your PCA thing and why he shouldn't win the MVP because he can't even win his own division. So let me put it this way: the Brewers, they're up 6 games. That's a lot of games in Major League Baseball. It's a huge lead. Yeah. I think it's a no-brainer. Like the Brewers will win the division. What they do in the playoffs, who knows? Yeah. But I will tell you right now, like. Yeah, I mean, the Cubs, they're a good team. They're going to make the playoffs, too. Maybe PCA can show how good he is in the playoffs, but, I mean, they're still trailing 6 games.
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer, man. Insanity, man. I got to roll with the Cubs, man. No, man. Yeah. We changing it, man. I'm allowed to change my answer, man. It's my show. I'm changing the answer, man.
You're just kidding.
It's insanity, man. You know what? We're going to come back to this, and I'm going to send you a clip.
Yep.
It was like, hey, remember when you said this? When the Cubs won the division,
yep.
I'm going to send you a clip of this.
That would be crazy.
And you're going to be like, man, you were right, man. Because we got a whole about month and a half, about a little over a month of baseball. No, actually 2 months. October the playoffs. No, so a little over a month and a half. Now, I got to quit doing drugs when I get in here. Forgot we in late August. This is practice, though, so it don't matter.
Right, okay.
But... No, it's insanity, man. The Cubs, I think they're gonna prove something, man. The Brewers pitching's ain't that good, man. Yeah, I hope PCA do it, man. And I hope he wins the MVP. We keeping receipts in here, man.
That's fine.
I'm letting you know, we keeping receipts.
Right. PCA is gonna have fun in the outfield. Okay, so Alabama returns to college domination.
Oh man. Now this is insanity. This is wild. And I wouldn't say that if Nick Saban was there. I wouldn't say that. Nick Saban knows how to recruit. He knows how to get players, but this ain't Nick Saban no more.
Right.
This is a different Alabama. This Alabama. They went to the playoffs when they shouldn't have. They ranked number 13 when they shouldn't be. It's a lot of stuff that's happening. But I'm gonna tell you why it's insanity. I actually did my research. They got a stretch of Mississippi State, then Georgia, then Tennessee, then Texas A&M, then LSU. I got them going about 1-4.
Yeah, that's
in that
rough.
stretch. It's going to be really tough, but it's insanity. They're not going back to dominance. They're not even going to be close to dominance, and it's sad because how far they came down. But with that stretch, nah, they're about 1-4, 2-3 to be generous, just because I'm a nice guy today. But. Nah, I don't know. It's insanity.
Well, we're going to agree on something tonight then.
Finally.
It is 100% insanity. And you know why they aren't good anymore? Because everybody gets to pay the players now, right?
Yeah.
Nick Saban's car dealerships all around Tuscaloosa. Weird how that all worked out. Everybody can get paid now. The SEC hasn't won a national championship since then. 3 in a row for the Big Ten, 3 different national champions. Will Alabama be a good team? Yeah, I think they still go 9-3 this year.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a fine team. I like their coach, Kalen DeBoer. He's a great coach. They'll still make the playoff at 9-3. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You said domination, college football domination. They're never doing that again. That ain't happening.
9-3 is actually pretty good, but let's
not domamination.
It's not
domination. You want 10 for the Huskers. I'm giving 9 to the
10 for the Huskers. We'll take whatever for Alabama.
Man, listen, hold on. Since we got some time. Let's go through it. They at home versus East Carolina, win or loss?
It's a win.
At the University of Kentucky,
win.
At home versus Florida State,
win.
At home versus South Carolina,
win.
At Mississippi State,
win.
At home versus Georgia,
loss.
At Tennessee,
loss.
At home versus Texas A&M,
win.
At LSU,
loss.
At Virginia,
win.
At home versus Chattanooga,
win.
At home versus Auburn,
win.
But you named 4 losses, did you?
No, just 3.
Just 3?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I was hoping to catch you slip.
LSU.
I was hoping to catch you slip. I was hoping to catch you
Georgia,
slip.
Tennessee, LSU. Those are their losses.
I don't know.
Kalen DeBoer, he's a hell of a coach.
I got, again, Tennessee, Georgia, Mississippi State. Like, that's a tough stretch.
You worried about them?
Hey, man. Hey.
Remember, the cowbells are the scariest part of the whole game.
You never know, man. And then, the Auburn game is always up and down, man. You never know.
Auburn, they got a new head coach. I mean, they got some time. Like, it's going to take some time.
It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's the end of the show, man. We got any shout-outs? Ashley, got any shout-outs?
Alrighty, a shout out to Oxford House of Omaha. Anyone looking into sober living, oxfordvacancies.com. We have some openings right now. It's changed my life.
Any shout-outs?
I think I'll promote my show as well. Like every Monday, if you're a Husker fan, every Monday, 6 o'clock, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow us at NBNR Podcasts. If you just love Nebraska, you like realistic takes, you're going to love our show.
You saying I ain't got no realistic takes?
That was wrong.
Straight, man.
Hey,
the
10-2 is the realistic.
That was that.
If they go 10-2, I'm swinging on a
That
ball.
was like a Jay Uso warning shot, man. I got hit right here, man. Like,
dang, that was
my
tough.
goodness, I can't believe it. Realistic takes. Oh man, oh my goodness. Hey man, we got to shout out to sponsors, man. Lavetti Lynn Company. They make hats, they make shirts, and I know the owner, man. This dude's pretty cool, man. He's a dope guy. Also, Laugh With Me podcast with Jeremy Odom. You can catch that on all platforms, anywhere they got podcasts. He's a great guy. He's a great listen.
He is.
Hey, and also shout out to World Class Junk Removal down in Georgia. If you want something done, you want stuff fast and done and efficient and professional, World Class Junk Removal down in Georgia. Look them up. They're willing to take the chance. They're willing to do any job, small or big. All right, man, this has been a great episode, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
I don't like that straight on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And Ashley, you getting replaced. I ain't gonna lie to you. You getting replaced. You getting replaced. You better be riding with Mike tonight. You getting replaced.
Okay.
Have a great time.
Hi, guys.